I'll take a Sprite. Oh, riggedy right. Back into the killer of the frequency. He's a frequent killer on this frequency. Let's see how long it has left of this game. Forgot where we're at.
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Oh, wait. So, up on his road of recovery. So, we got Kim Walker, Ant Williams, Chuck Brody, Rebecca Allen. I don't know who that's gonna be. So, grand victim of festival of disaster. So Chuck Brody got a bunch of donations. He got the lottery tickets. So Chuck Brody is the lottery winner. So this is Chuck Brody. He was the one who got lottery tickets. He got lucky. And yeah, so microphone, controller. Okay, mic. That's fucking sit up. You're here. Here. Okay, cool. What was this? Local legend takes to Hammond. Infamous author of a tell-all book, Diary of a Car Thief, moves out of Gallows Creek for a new life in the big city. She stole our cars and she stole our time and money, said our reviewers. Jim Rainey last year. So Chuck Brody was in the athletics club. Rebecca Allen. So that's like Rebecca Allen is her. Is your car safe? Everyone, motor car that's crime of 70 will be stopped. I can assure you, we must bring down this car criminal. So that's Rebecca Allen. John Everett is not here. Ant Williams. And junior engineer Sean Everett. Got what I was looking up. What song is this again? Hold up. Long Ride Home. Get this the fuck out of my studio. How do I throw shit again?
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
I didn't. God damn it. Well, motherfucking fuck. No. I'm going back. Because I don't want to have that fucked up because I was trying to throw a record. I was like God damn it. Cool. There we go. It's Y. What we got here? What was that one song the girl wanted? The Barn Finds? No, I don't want that. To Stab in the Twilight. Word, Final Breath. I think this was the one I wanted. Yeah. Special guest, lead engineer responsible for Gallows Creek Harvest Festival, which was Ant Williams. Williams is a part of the car club, so. What was it? Rebecca Allen. So it might be Ant Williams. Wow, that's actually fucked up. The informant who has to remain anonymous and will hereafter be referred to as RA has walked free with no charges. Damn. RA. I wonder what that could mean. Why would you put that? You aren't getting that man. You were getting that woman killed. I hate to say it. I only stole a few cars. Selling my trailer and leaving 10 days up. I just want to get out of here. Please buy it. So that's Rebecca Allen. So it's not Rebecca Allen. It's not Chuck Brody. Fucking jackass as of right now. I feel like it's Ant. Why else would he have to like sort of like he was the one responsible, maybe like he wasn't actually whatever, because Kim Walker is a doctor, I guess. I guess it's Ant, because he was the one who...
Ant Williams.
And where will I find them?
Not at the hospital, not at the gas station, power station.
The power station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment. Forrest, I'm through to the power plant, but
My
they
beer's
say
up.
there isn't anyone by that name there.
What? Then who? Jeez!
It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Oh my god. The call board.
What?
One moment. Forrest, I'm getting so many calls. Just let me... I'm gonna take us off air for a moment.
Peggy, what's happening in there?
What?
Peggy.
I'm back. He blew up the gas station, Forrest.
Okay.
I spoke to the fire department and the hospital. The fire department is useless now, as you know. And, the hospital's only ambulance was at the gas station. Forrest, you've got to say something on the radio. You have to tell the town. I'm
Wait, so
putting
was
us
it
back
Kim
on
if
air.
the only... Oh, okay,
No.
it was Kim, I'm pretty sure.
Gallows Creek. I don't know how to tell you this, but the gas station's been bombed.
What?
Please, everyone, stay safe, stay inside, and... Oh, just bring us into some music, Forrest.
Here's some music
Let's blow
while
this down,
we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Wait, so
There's
they...
gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Well, I guess I'm going down. Bro, I'm the fucking gas station. Can I go up to the roof and like see that? I want to see that. Can I see that? That'd be awesome. Well, I don't even fucking... I didn't even know, because I came back and was like, hey, what was it again? And I was like, oh, okay, it was like... I don't remember what I was looking for. Do I give a fuck? No. Well, if it was the gas station and the only sort of thing was in that, then that must have been like sort of thing, I guess. I don't know. Bro's down here or something for sure. I don't like it. Domestic terrorist motherfucker though, using bombs or shit.
The key? Was this always here?
Basement
I must
storage.
have missed
Okay,
it when I
cool.
brought everything upstairs.
I'm gonna die, ain't I? Well, what does the key go to? Will we find the mysterious killer? Will we die horribly? Probably. What's behind the storage door? It's not.
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
I don't want to, but okay. Wait, where was that? So that's there. Is it back here? Hey, Gam, I can see kind of exactly the one thing you want me to do. Mousetrap. What's this?
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait. George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
I feel like he's gonna jump me down here.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Find more stuff. What's this thing? Roller keys. Fam, client opted for manual installation. Delivered, installed. So he has like the security systems and everything, so that's why how he's so easily to get everywhere or whatever. Okay, so yeah, I think he's just might keep this in my hands just because it might be useful. Now I'm getting fucking stabbed down here. No shot about it.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
This looks useful.
Okay. By Sheriff J. Matthews. At 4 a.m. a call was received from a jogger, a Miss Sandra Sharp, reporting that a body had been found washed up in the reservoir. He drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body as scene of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office and then the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. It was on the 3rd, so he's been dead for like a day. I'm gonna get stabbed by the Whistler. He's gonna jump at me and kill me. Please don't, sir. Is this the right one? I think this is the right one. Yeah, right. I feel like if we go out of order, he's gonna stab me. Yeah. Please don't stab me.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Stress. What was he stressed out about? Can't see a damn thing down here. I hate it. Whistler. Whistler.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Assuming just go through here. Yeah. That's supposed to be purple? Hello? Whistler?
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are.
Ooh, a new vinyl for my collection.
Nice.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe
New
this.
vinyl for my collection. What the hell? Love that. Time to get stabbed by the Whistler. Whistler, Whistler. Please don't stab me. I want to live. Where was that security code manual? I think I'm going to take that with me just because that kind of does look useful. Didn't I throw it over here somewhere? Where did I drop it at? Right. It is. I'm going to take this just because I feel like this might be useful. I don't know if it will be. Whistler.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report. What is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra.
The jazz.
That's right. She found George's body washed up at
I
the
was about to say,
reservoir.
don't tell me it's the jazz, right?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The
Important.
important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something
Why
like
would
that.
the sheriff
I think.
try and cover it up?
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know?
Oh.
We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive
Kind
said
of
he had
true,
read
though.
about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people.
Wait.
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's got to be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Did I miss a tape? We'll just set this down. I don't see another tape here. They have mousetraps everywhere. These guys really have it bad. Oh, here it is.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height
This
into
has to
a
be
body of
important.
water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
Deceased Caucasian male, age 18, cause of death established to be drowning, is shown as signs of asphyxiation. Abrasions found in knuckles, like from getting fights in the past, matches will attributes. No evidence of pain, permanent touch. The deceased had a high level of alcohol in their blood. Wait. So yeah. It is a coroner's opinion deceased when swimming while intoxicated, resulting in his drowning. I'm sorry I had to make you do this, Virginia. Okay. Am I gonna get killed by the Whistler now because I listened to that one last tape?
What have you found, Forrest?
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Wait, Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Oh.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. If only she had made it. Then we might have learned more about what's going on.
It's okay. We did what we could.
Am I not gonna get the
Take
good
that
ending
idea with
because
a
I
long shot
didn't
as it
save
was.
everyone? No,
I
I'm
found
not
a
going to
written
be able to.
autopsy report.
Not going to be
What
able
does
to
it
do this now, am I?
According to that, it's just
Cool.
like you said
Love
at the
that.
start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
Yes.
Do you
You
think you
legitimately
found
just said that.
everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they
Why?
hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
3 o'clock. From beyond the grave.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Oh. It's me.
Beats me. But we gotta do it, and we're going to.
You're right. So, what's the plan now? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon.
Okay,
Anyway,
also,
just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't
let's
push
put
too
on
hard.
this record.
We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
disc jockey. Love that.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who's this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream.
Scream.
And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I can tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
You're the one who found the
Sandra,
body.
we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Sure.
But
I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Of course. We understand.
just kind of play it
It's
like
not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better.
Okay,
You
well,
truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts
I feel
on
like yeah,
what's
we
going
would
on tonight,
have.
please
We'd be able to do a
call
lot
in.
more if we had
That's good
Virginia, but
timing.
Virginia
We've
is
got a
dead.
call waiting just this second.
Who is it gonna be? Yeah, no. I
Welcome to
don't know.
189.16, The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Boris. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight.
Hello, Ponte.
But I wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my uncle.
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Boris. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you'd like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry,
God, I love-
Forrest. Let's just move on.
We've
already got another caller on the line.
Recognize that, man, and fall for that so quickly. That was like, you can't even be mad about that.
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash.
Ponty just
You're on the
yelling.
air, caller.
Hello?
Caller.
Are you crying?
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Forrest? Forrest?
Killer
Are
was
you
Ponty's
okay?
Pizza after all. That mad cackling actually sounded pretty fucking menacing.
Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was
You're on air.
that was
That's
too much.
well, our
It's
election's
okay.
fucked.
It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Sure.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling because I need your help.
With what? We had a deal.
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes,
Whistling
he's
man.
after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. So I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Hey, I know exactly where you are.
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess.
Yeah.
I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there.
What is that noise?
I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
What was that, like, noise?
Sounds like a noisy part of town.
It is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... This man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants
Yeah,
a
I know exactly where to
6-digit
go. I
number.
didn't grab it though.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
Okay.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
Love that.
You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
I know exactly where it is.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
So it should be that one. Can I get the fucking alarm test? I hate to say it, but I kind of feel like that's gonna be the code because you need to like test it, so then like it sets off all the alarms or something, and then the whistling man comes or whatever.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing except the manual.
All right.
What?
Well, I'll get Dom back on
What
the
do you
line
mean
then, Forrest.
nothing? I
I'll let
don't like how
take
you
it
said
from
it like
here.
that.
Thanks,
Oh
Peggy.
no.
When you're ready, shut the music off.
It is pretty
Line
crap
1,
music, so I'm just
whenever you're ready.
scared of it. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna keep that closed. I am not about to have
are you
that.
there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Entry code.
The code is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
Okay, cool.
Forrest, what did we do?
Whoops. Maybe that wasn't.
Forrest, there's another call coming in.
Evening caller, you're live on.
Forrest! The psycho's somewhere in the roller rink, dude. I just saw a shadow. And goddamn, how do you even get in?
No.
You've gotta help me, man.
Forrest,
Maxie, no! Come back! I can't find my rifle, man.
That fucking. Oh no! I should have looked. That's why they said it. I knew it was something. The paper. I'll pull it up whenever I edit, but the paper probably didn't say. So, oh my God, Don's the killer. You bitch! I played your song.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
Well,
but I can't
bye,
let
Roller
anything
Ricky.
happen to- Maxie! 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 You didn't do anything wrong!
Thanks again, Forrest.
oh God, poor Ricky.
Okay, Gallows Creek, here's some music while we process what just happened.
Fuck. Don's the killer. Okay. Who? Is anyone even named Don? Cool. I don't. Fucking. Well, shit.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
I know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I hate it.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Really, Forrest?
Yes.
Why do you think she requested that song?
What song is she in? Final Breath. I don't know, cause like.
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman, one who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
Okay, Forrest.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our
Okay,
killer.
well...
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
I don't want to continue. I don't.
We have a call waiting.
Shut up,
This
Piggy.
is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
That sounds really robotic.
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We've been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a
Right.
mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest. The
About
ambulance
that.
was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have
So
any way
reservoir?
to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping
Reservoir.
blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Oh.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Don't have much of a
Don't really
choice.
have much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes
That's-
sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle
it's
this.
just basic first
Glad
aid.
you got
This
it
is
so far,
nothing
because there's more to go.
too hard.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages, elevate his legs, keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
The answer. It's like, he's dead. Well, we tried.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
No,
Don't
don't
touch the
touch
knife.
the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah, it's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
I don't know. Secure the
I think we need
knife.
to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Use the laundry.
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a shirt. Hold that over the wound.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. Oh, I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason?
What are you gonna
please
say?
be okay?
I swear to God, if you bring up anything, what? Oh yeah, I have to do the Peggy button.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's
Damn.
probably on her way to her next target right now.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
like-
And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Naturally.
Naturally.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a
No.
clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking
Floppy
about
disks.
floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I just have to look around.
This is not gonna be fun.